Hello, my name is Tatiana Zaitseva. I am a physiotherapist, MD, a PhD in medicine. Healthcare professionals all over the world have faced a very dangerous infection, COVID-19. This pandemic has exposed all the weaknesses of the current healthcare system. The main challenge is staff, human resources. Another one is the need for new effective methods of treatment and rehabilitation. Statistics demonstrates that elderly patients and patients who suffer from a number of chronic diseases are the most vulnerable population groups for COVID-19. We should put a special focus on these groups of patients during their treatment and rehabilitation, prescribing them effective and safe therapy. At the same time, we are aware of the fact that younger people who have had COVID-19 need medical rehabilitation as well. Our main goal is to help a patient to decrease the intensity of negative effects after the disease and help them return to an active lifestyle. The importance of rehabilitation activities is evident. The need to include physical exercises and physiotherapy into the rehabilitation process is stated in a number of guidelines for the management of patients with COVID-19 of such countries as the UK, Austria, Italy, Spain, Japan, China. Physiotherapy is becoming increasingly important and popular all over the world. This is related to the search of effective non-pharmaceutical treatment methods. One of the areas of the physiotherapy is the pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. Pulsed electromagnetic field therapy is the usage of magnetic fields of different characteristics for therapeutic purposes. This method has been well studied. This method has been proven effective and safe for the use by patients with different diseases. That's why it is advisable to include pulsed electromagnetic field therapy into the set of rehabilitation measures for patients that have had COVID-19. A good example of the pulsed electromagnetic field therapy used for this purpose is Almag 02 device, with clinically proven effectiveness and well-researched characteristics. Next, I'll go through the details of the device and all its advantages. Almag 02 is designed to treat a wide range of health conditions of different organs and systems, including the respiratory ones, with the low-frequency, low-intensity pulsed electromagnetic field, taking into consideration that for bronchopulmonary disorders the immunity-stimulating medications are prescribed. The use of Almag 02 becomes a well-founded choice. The device meets the standards of specialized medical care for pneumonia in children and adults in cases where the magnetic field therapy is recommended. The therapeutic effect of Almag 02 is based on the use of pulsed electromagnetic fields. The device generates two kinds of electromagnetic fields, static and traveling. These kinds of electromagnetic fields have significant anti-swelling, anti-inflammatory effects. They ease the severity of pain syndrome, as well as stimulate the immunity and regeneration processes. When used in treating bronchopulmonary diseases, Almag 02 improves blood circulation and gas exchange in lungs, decreases inflammation, reduces the likelihood of bronchospasms and developing of cough, as well as stimulates the immune system. All this contributes to a quicker recovery and regeneration of the body. Moreover, it allows to reduce the probability of complications, chronization of the pathological process. I would like to emphasize that pulsed electromagnetic fields accelerate the transportation of active pharmaceutical ingredients to the lesion, increasing their efficacy, which in its turn reduces the medication-related burden. Almag 02 has 79% programs, which allows to apply an individual approach to the treatment of different diseases, disease stages, and conditions of a patient. The programs differ in the form and direction of magnetic fields. The device has a very user-friendly interface. By pressing one button, you choose a program. By pressing another button, you activate it. This allows to prevent a mistake in prescribing a specific program and to prescribe an individual program to each patient. The manual clearly states indications and contraindications for usage. All instructions are well illustrated. The pictures show how to place induction coils, i.e. emitters, the treatment procedure duration, as well as a number of treatment procedures for the course of treatment, are also indicated. The benefits of the use of Almag 02 are its clinically proven effectiveness in a range of different diseases treatment, its safety both for patients and for the medical personnel, the acceleration of the period of treatment and rehabilitation, the reduction of the medication's burden on the body, the absence of dependence and overdosing. It is important that the medical personnel do not need a special training, and that the treatment procedures may be executed not only in the physiotherapy departments, but on patients' bed at home as well. And certainly an important benefit is the quality of the device, proven and clinically tested through years. To start Almag 02, please press the power button. After that, you get to choose a program. For the treatment of bronchopulmonary diseases, please select program number 20. After that, please press the Start/Stop button and start the selected program. Induction coils start operating. The electromagnetic field availability may be checked with the help of a magnetic field indicator. You bring it to the induction coils and see the availability of the magnetic field. This emitter consists of 4 flexible rulers, each of the latter contains 4 induction coils, the total of 16 induction coils. For the treatment of bronchopulmonary diseases, the emitter should be placed above the projection of the lung roots. The treatment duration is preset at 20 minutes. The number of treatment procedures is 20 per treatment course. For the treatment of a bronchopulmonary disease, it is advisable to use a big-size emitter. The emitter has a large coverage area. For the treatment of bronchopulmonary diseases, the emitter should be placed above the projection of the lung roots. As this method was proven as highly effective in the treatment of bronchopulmonary diseases, I recommend to use it for the treatment of COVID-19 consequences. Almag 02, as pulsed electromagnetic field therapy as such, has just a few contraindications. These are malignant tumors, ischemic heart disease, myocardial infarction in acute stage, thyrotoxicosis, pregnancy, and pro-inflammatory processes. Almag 02 is produced by Almag company, a major specialized Russian producer of medical equipment. This is a modern, scientifically oriented company operating at the intersection of technical innovations and human health. Almag company is an innovator in the area of medical equipment development for home and professional use. Almag company products are certified according to international quality standards and are exported to many companies in the world. The key goal of the modern healthcare system in the current circumstances of the worldwide pandemic is to provide high-quality medical care. It's advisable to include physiotherapy methods into the rehabilitation process for the patients with the coronavirus infection. The low-frequency pulsed electromagnetic therapy may become one of these methods. The low-frequency pulsed electromagnetic therapy helps to improve the patient's condition, increases exercise tolerance, and helps the patient to return to an active lifestyle. The use of Almag 02, produced by Almag company, may become a good model for the use of a medical device for the said purposes. The recovery after the coronavirus infection is a complicated, multi-stage process which requires a complex approach. We are open to any questions you may still have. Goodbye.